What's going on, y'all? What's going on, nomads, party people, and strangers everywhere across the internet? My name is V. You like the letter? And well, you guys saw from the thumbnail, this is pretty much a casual talk of stuff, but here's the thing. We did an unabashed, fully, kind of barely edited version that's on the vlog channel. It's in the description below, as well as being linked somewhere on my channel page. So that covers the 10-year journey I've had with YouTube since 2007. However, for this side, I want to do a little bit more of a lighter topic of it, just like the 2-year return I've had to YouTube since 2015. Now, I'm going to be real with you guys. Coming back to YouTube when I was merely starting my 20s was more frightening than when I was in my early teens. Like, this was just me trying to pick up where I left off in a whole new style and fashion, where when I try to call up all my friends, we already had this whole deal of not wanting to do anything involving cameras because of a weird curse that we have. If you guys don't believe in curses, I won't go any further. But they wanted to at least talk and hear me out about what my ideas were. However, since it was just me coming back to work on YouTube, I had to make a small little deal with my friends because they know how hard it is for me to just jump back into something after so long. Which was for 1 year. If it's just something that I don't feel that passionate about, I won't be touching a lot of stuff. I won't be touching any editing videos, I won't be touching anything at all. The main editing would just be done by my people, and that would be it. Which, for the most part, was the whole trademark stuff that happened. Even if publicly I had to say that I wasn't touching videos, I was merely being taught by Nick and by a few other people that was working with me in the background on how to do the edits that I do today. Along with certain stuff I've been picking up myself due to just trial and error. I didn't watch any tutorials. But in 2015, I did kind of start off some stuff going into a new YouTube group again, which was a horrible mistake, since doing a group kind of went horribly wrong back in 2007 and 2008 due to the fact that it was mostly a team effort, and every time it's in a group, bad things happen. Case in point, when I started to come back to YouTube in full force with a new channel that was originally called The Black Pyramid, I was also in the middle of constructing something called Culture Clash X with my two blood brothers. Blood brothers being a sacred ceremony where you either slice open part of your flesh and you combine the open blood with your other person where you're bonded for life. Life lesson for you all right there. However, things went bad really quickly with everyone in that regard, where afterwards, you all know the story. I wasn't in a really good place, and the aftermath really did shake up a lot of videos that I wanted to do the rest of 2015. The following year, though, as you all see, kind of went into a different light of stuff after shaking off all the stuff after, I would say, by April, things started to actually go into the elements that we see today and actually either love or hate. Me, I personally love it. Other people hate it, but then again, I don't care about other people. And that kind of followed into the whole formula about what I do today as a full entire turn. But it all had to come from learning a lot of things about myself that I didn't really want to remember to get myself back to where I needed to go now. Where throughout the entire 2 years, I've come back to YouTube after being gone for basically 6 out of 10 years. It was just beautiful. I've literally been back after just having 4 years actually being on YouTube and only having 6 away from it. And it felt like a better adventure coming back to it than when I was originally here. Because I'm gonna be real with you guys. Doing this solo feels a lot more freeing. Like, yeah, I still gotta talk to people about certain things. Like, I have a certain manager I can't get rid of until I get 500 subs. Granted, I have to release something at 300 to shut him up, to appease him, but that's a certain story for a different day. And I have a sub-editor that I have to talk to about videos I can't touch at this moment in time, because we're still discussing on when to release them. We've kind of finally narrowed down on 2 series that we're going to be uploading to the gaming channel relatively soon, though. And yeah, that's only the small limitations, but that's only for the here and now. In the grand scheme of things, I have more freedom to do stuff that I want to do now than I ever did back in 2007 and 2008. I don't have to wait on people to tell me if we've reached something. I don't have to wait on people to say what we can and cannot do. I'm free to do what I want to do, whether people like it or not, and that's how I like to roll in life. If I'm not free to do what I like, even if other people hate it, and it's not worth living, it's not worth doing, it's not worth creating. So, I don't know. Comparing it all throughout the entire return to YouTube, I would say that for where we're going now, we're going on a very bright path where if YouTube helps me get to my dream goal of making movies, basically writing my own book series, and doing all the certain amount of stuff in the entertainment industry with real tech or just on the fly, on a budget, because make or break entertainment stuff, you have to make sure you make do with whatever you have. If you don't have the fanciest stuff, if you have the fanciest stuff, it's all about how you maneuver and try to finagle what you do have at hand, which is something a lot of people still do not understand. But I digress. In the grand scheme of it all, for what we're going for in the channel's growth, I'm seeing a lot of brighter things. I'm seeing a lot of bigger projects, and I'm seeing a lot of beautiful things to come. Whether people realize it or not, I'm really going to step up my game a lot. Where if my dreams don't come true this year, then I'm going to make sure that I damn well have my dreams accomplished before I ever think about stopping at all. Because I'm not dead yet, guys. I certainly am not dead yet.